He's in the shot. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hello, camera guy. Apparently, they're shooting a movie here. Who knew? I hope the movie turns out good.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hex Token channel. Your host Superman and Alice, and I hope you found that video is pretty funny of Richard, and of course that's the highest of stakes. Hopefully coming very very soon to a streaming service near you. So pretty cool video. The quality of that footage by the team is just unbelievable, and looking forward to watching the highest of stakes full documentary myself, which will be really fun. All right, let's see who's in the house here. And we've got lots to talk about. Richard Hart tweeting out a lot of tweets lately. This is a good sign. And I know the market's going to do its thing and react a certain way, but we are in early stages. We're day 46 on the Pulsechain launch, so it's still very early. And Richard, as I say, Richard's got his own game plan, and he's going to play his game plan out. So it's going to be fun. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Elias Beneath, hello, how are you today? Good to see you, of course. And the ultimate strategy is the Richard Hart golden standard of crypto, as I always say. Hex, EHEX, PLS, PLSX, and the center for the 100%. And today you can pick it up even cheaper than yesterday. So DCA, dollar cost average, all that good stuff. We're only on day 46, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Check My Pulse in house here as well. Evening, Superman. Good evening, Hex Token family. Good to see you. Check My Pulse. And nice and early, by the way. We got Brennan as well. What the hex is going on, says Brennan. And that's true. That's true. We got Archipelago as well. High all, single staking and DCAing into the FUD for the win, 100%. What else there? We've got a double up comment there. We've got Harry Williams. Yo. Good to see you, Harry. Always a pleasure. Always an honor. Now, obviously here on Hex Token, we're covering Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex, of course, every single day. So yeah, I saw a tweet out on Twitter, Twitterland, and someone was saying, "Oh man, I put Pulsechain into YouTube. I can't find any live shows." Well, here's a live show. We're on every day, so I'm not sure what happened there. It's the old algorithm, but hey, we're here. Brendan's in house there. I have receipts in Discord price chat. You have to show us what you're talking about there, Brendan. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. So we'll try and. Oh, right. I called an 80% dip. That's true. Brendan did do that actually, and so he's got the receipts in Discord. That is true. That's true. Crypto King in house there. Hey, Superman. DCA, PLS, of course, all the Richard Hart tokens, all night. Pulse rate just launched. Great APR. Only recommend for PLS USDC farm. Loving the price at the moment. Bought some cheap and sitting on it. Pulse Bitcoin. Yeah. All right. So very cool. Yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. Welcome to the chat. We've got Tintop as well. What's up, Tintop? What's up? Good to see Tintop here as well. Hex enthusiast, yo. Good to see you. Vets in crypto. It's been a little while. Vets in crypto. Bang. Good to see you in the chat. And we got RH for the win, 100% on that one. Let's just jump through there. We've got Sandy Beach. Hello, Hex Token and everybody. A big hi to Sandy Beach there. Big wave. Having a lot of fun there. Vets in crypto says, I love the love Sandy. Yes, Sandy's awesome. The love Sandy. That is pretty cool. Bring on the highest of stakes. Absolutely. Happy birthday to my Scooby. He's sweet 16 today. Is that your dog? I think your dog's called Scooby. Is that 16? That's a pretty mature dog. So happy birthday to Scooby. Scooby-Doo. How about that? That's about as good as I can get with my old Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo loves you, Sandy. The Scooby-Doo loves you, Sandy. No. What else we got going on there? I don't know what's happening on this live stream, but it's going off the rails straight at the beginning. What's happening here? All right, we've got a few others in here. Joey Torres, good to see Joey. Umberto as well. Yo, cheers from today from Guangzhou, China. How's that? Did I say it well? Guangzhou. Let me know. Give me a ranking out of 10. All right, we got a few other people here as well. Sandy says my Scooby had an ice cream treat for his 16th birthday. Very, very nice. I like ice cream. What else? We got Genuine as well. Good to see you, Genuine. Good morning. Lots of fun on PLSX this morning. The one-sided staking pools. We're going to talk about that when we get up to Richard's comments. Sandy Bitch is already laughing, falling around on the table there. Thank you, Hex Token. Lols. Yeah. We got DJ in house as well. G'day. And of course, a big welcome to you all. So cool. Man, you're lucky it's lucky this is not a political channel because I got lots to say about politics lately, particularly in New Zealand. We're under assault here in our government. We're under assault from our government and our local councils and everything else. It's a woke nightmare at the moment. We've got in New Zealand a woke nightmare, and it's pretty bad. All right, Pulse Beta says, good morning, Super. Always new single-sided staking was to be introduced by projects to advertise their own tokens in ROH. It seems most didn't know this or conveniently overlooked it, says Pulse Beta. A nice little insight there, P. All right, we got Christian as well. Hello, familiar. Good to see Christian as well. Let's get into it, folks. Richard Hart's updates. Let's do it. And without further ado, we're 6 minutes into the live, and bam. This is the first one we got from Richard live last 24 hours since we did our last update. Cryptocurrency is great, says Richard. The centralized garbage drives you to greatness by making you do everything yourself. 100%, we agree with that. They create their own competition. Capitalism loves competition. Best part is they know in their heart that you're better than them, and they're really frauds. So nice little update there from Richard about CFI and centralized agencies, no matter what it is. Cool. I just realized I haven't retweeted that. Retweet that. What else we got here? We've got one of the big ones here, of course. Not your keys, not your coins. So building on that theme, of course, Robin Hood there. Your soul was sold. And on June the 9th, 2023, we announced that we would end support for Sol. And, of course, holders that know that Sol's still on Robinhood after that deadline would be sold automatically. So that is not your keys, not your coins. So very, very true. Might retweet that one out as well. Let's do that. Now, this is getting us up to, where are we up to here? We're up to 12 hours ago. Every new tweet I make, I have to hide. Let's get in there. Every new tweet I make, I have to hide and block 3 posts. One for the money-making bot, one for the crypto mum, and usually one for a random Telegram group trading trash. It's always a new bot and with a new name spamming the same crap forever. It's got a couple of examples of that here. So cool on that one. Let's jump past there. We're going to get into this one here. So this is the one that's caused a lot of drama, I think. So this was out how many hours ago? 5 hours ago, maybe 4.5 hours ago. Devs have a finite time. So as devs have finite time, go.hex.com is being worked on for Pulsechain. And as you guys know, some people have had a few issues with that. I have given a practical solution that seems to work for me, which is opening up new tabs, but they are doing some work on there. Auto router is being worked on as well. So continue to work on that. I get they got V2 as well, right, for auto router. Upstream updates are being merged for more clients. So upstream updates are being merged for more clients. So that is kind of cool. Let's see what that means. Looks good for core clients. It's core clients, not more clients. So we'll see what that means. Wallet Connect is being upgraded, so it's good. And single-side staking needs to wait, and that's what's caused all the drama there. And of course, you've got other providers at the moment, like Daytona Finance. It does not have to wait. Tony has you covered. We love PulseX, so you got people in like that, projects like that. Hodpool there. I'm excited for what's to come. Avita there. Okay, single-side staking for PulseX is coming. Got it. Thanks. And so on and so on. Let's have a look, see some of that. There we are, K4K. And that's okay, accumulating before it launches. So you got lots of things like that going on there. But that's what's caused a little bit of drama there. We're going to check out the markets later on. Obviously, all the prices are down at the moment. Some people are blaming that. We've got a poll up at the moment, so you can get into a poll. The poll is on exactly that topic, which is what does PulseX single-sided staking matter to you? At least at the moment, right? At least at the moment, yes, maybe, or no. So we'll check that out a bit later. But that is based on that tweet there hours ago. Well, let's get into some of the more other cool news out from Richard 4 hours ago. There appears to be a new free wrapped Bitcoin, and that is the Pulsechain wrapped Bitcoin matched up with the wrapped Bitcoin from Ethereum, which is obviously the one that is based on Bitcoin market. So that was anyone want to test this? Interesting move to price up Pulsechain Bitcoin, and so that's kind of cool. Pulse Lawrence says, I'm all in, doing my part, sir. Let this experiment play out. The blow to people's minds. Wrapped Bitcoin on ETH is more powerful, more useful than native coin. Pulse Bitcoin on Pulsechain 10% or more. So people were pretty interested in that. We had some early action 3 hours ago. You can see the price of wrapped Bitcoin moving up there on Pulsechain. So interesting stuff. Action is looking good. APY is also insane. And of course, wrapped Bitcoin pool. Gotta love it. So some interesting comments about that too. Gary Woods from Funding Gym. Also, it looks like he had some in there as well. 0.38 wrapped Bitcoin with Pulsechain's Bitcoin there, 216 at the time, which is NMM, which is M&M, and which is Slim Shady. So a little bit of fun there going on for sure. All right, so that is the cool thing. We're going to have a quick look at that too on the actual market at the moment. So go to PulseX. So here we are at the bottom. We've got this wrapped Bitcoin from the Pulsechain copy, and of course the Ethereum wrapped Bitcoin bridged in. So we've got that 192% APR or annual percentage return. We've got about $740,000 liquidity in there. So that stands out, doesn't it, compared to all the other pools, which have got tens of millions of dollars in them. So that's pretty interesting. And even the wrapped Bitcoin which is the wrapped Bitcoin from Ethereum to Pulse is sitting at 9.5 million. So 740,000 at the moment. Interesting experiment. Let's have a look at the calculator and go down to details. We can see that the farm multiplier is a 1x. 1x there. So just a little test there, a little bit of testing out with that multiplier at the moment. And of course, we did call this coming in, I think with Brendan, we've all got receipts for this too. We've got receipts for this because obviously Richard was talking about this, and we did cover it in the finished polls. Remember, it was sitting in here, and now it is in here. So yeah, it looks like they got prematurely launched back in the day, and here it is now. So that's kind of another good call there. And here it is. So we'll see what happens. Pricing up of these Pulsechain versions is going to be interesting. And here we are, a bit of a test on there at the moment. So kind of cool. And we've got people participating. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what happens to the farm multiplier as well. 1x at the moment. Let's see. A little teaser there. If it maybe Richard thinks it looks successful, maybe the multiplier might go up. We will see. We will see. We also saw the fact that it's on V1 and not on V2. So we had no farms yet on V2. So we'll see how that goes as well. So we don't have these pools, the one-side staking pools in-house yet as well. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. So kind of cool. I like seeing that. So we are seeing some actions from Richard. He's going to play his playbook. And, of course, the market will do its thing. Sometimes it will have a bit of a paddy, and sometimes it will have a bit of a FOMO. FOMO there. All right, so at the moment, one Bitcoin, which is $30,223 on Pulsechain, is worth 362 wrapped Bitcoin, the Pulsechain versions. So 362 on those at the moment. Now, I was going to bring the price up. I don't know if I did that, but we might bring the price up later. We'll just bring it up now, actually. Where did I go on that one? Is this the price? No, it's not the price. That's the wrap pulse. So let's bring it up here. Hopefully I can find it. Let's go bam. And what are Pulsechain projects? Go to Pulse. No, let's go to full on Pulse. Let's go to Pulse. And wrap Bitcoin. I think it brings this one here. $83.40. Whoa, nice. $83.40. So look at that. Nice green candle there resulting. Theoretically, that should be 5 hours. So let's go to the 5-hourly candle. Yes, indeed. That is the 5-hourly candle. Let's auto log that. And that is the 5-hourly candle. So what was it sitting down? It was actually down at $51. Got all the way up to $105. So there we are. And it's currently up, which is what, $105, which is was up about 105%, the old Bitcoin on Pulsechain, the copy. and of course now is up at $83. So it's up. Excuse me, got the hiccups there. 64%, up 64% at the moment. So not bad move. We'll see where this goes. Experiment 101. All right. What else can we say about that? I think that's it. All right. Let us go. Welcome to my friends. That's pretty much it from Richard on that one. So we'll come back to Richard later on in case we get anything else. But let's get into the chat there and see what people's comments are. We're going to also, obviously, there are one side taking pulls on other dexes. So they're obviously doing well with Daytona. We'll get into all that too. Let me jump into some of these comments here. But it says, best strategy continues to be sit on your hands. Yes, I agree. That's a pretty good strategy. It's just sitting on your hands and taking no risks. That's typically can pay off all the time. So it's not bad. Sandy Beach says, my Scooby is the best friend for the last 16 years. Always faithful and loyal and lovable. That's very nice, Sandy. Happy birthday once again to Scooby-Doo. Cleveland as well. What's up, family? Good to see Cleveland. We got Brian in the house. Good to see you, Brian. Crypto and Crypto says, oh, good. It's just the United States. Sad that it's spreadable around the world. More alpha males. Yeah, that's right. They're up to all sorts of terrible things in New Zealand. The government. We had one of the best countries, one of the most freest countries in the world, and they're taking it all away and bringing in their social progressive woke worldview. They're also going back to 200 years as well. So it's not much fun here. It's going to continue to roll out. Anybody has a good survival strategy in case it takes a whole year before we can leave this depression zone? Probably that one from Umberto, which is do nothing strategy. Or the DCA is typically what you want to do when the chain first launches. You just dollar cost average in. Did you guys mint your PHUX? Says Sandy Beach. There was another second round of PHUX was out. I was actually going to talk about that. I forgot to put that up for today. But PHUX has had their second round of airdrop, so you may be able to claim that as well. My peeps in Hex Token, no, they are nice too. That's true, Sandy. Crypto King says, hope we get some good single-sided and LP staking on 9-inch soon. Yeah, so 9-inch, we've got Daytona up already. I think there's another one coming, and of course 9-inch Dex is also going to be operating as well. PLX single side on PulseX. They're focused on meme coins though more, aren't they, Crypto King? So we'll see what they come up. They've got mostly meme coins there. Crypto King says only 145,000 Pulse Bitcoin, super bullish. Yeah, it could be. We may see some fun things. So, obviously it's capital flows as well. It's not just about pricing it up. It's actually the amount of capital available to Crypto King. So we'll see how it gets priced up. It's going to be interesting. The Bitcoin pools are your receipts, super. That's true. That is true, actually, Brennan. Good call. Yes, indeed. I did some shopping today. Nice one, Sandy Beach. DCAing all the way. All right. We're at 55 people in the house, so that's a pretty good number, 55. We like 55. So let's move on from there. That is pretty much the wrap Bitcoin there. We're going to watch this price. This price could go pretty crazy, the old wrap Bitcoin. So it's going to be interesting to see how that play out in the future as well. But let's have a quick summary of the marks. We were actually doing pretty well yesterday, weren't we, in the Pulsechain ecosystem? Obviously, we've had a bit of a sell-off with those, probably the PulseX tweet maybe, but also the markets are down. Crypto markets are down a bit as well. So let's have a look at the heat map and pull that in as well before we talk about the rest of us. Yeah, Bitcoin's down. So there's the market's pulling back a little bit there, 1.76%, sitting at $30,112, 1,830 on ETH there, down 3%, BNB down 2.6% at 230. So the market is down a bit, and of course some of the other ones that were doing particularly well, Litecoin, ADA, and AVAX, they're down even more. Uni's down even more. Link's down even more. So there's quite a few of those. Matic also is down pretty much as well. But Bitcoin holding over 30K. We want that 30,500 mark to be held, and then maybe set a platform for a mini bull run. I say a mini bull run. So we'll see how we go with that. All right, so that leads us into the market. So Pulse is down 6%, probably the main driver there. And quadruple 0857 is the price. We're 12% below sacrifice price. Our burn rate amount is still 134 billion. And of course, the PulseX there, I don't know if it's not changing much, but still saying 134. Where PulseX there is down 15% on PulseX, down to quadruple 0281. That's kind of lucky today because I'm going to be buying some PulseX today. So that's kind of good. It's down 15% at the moment. and it is only, imagine that, look, 72% below sacrifice price. I'm sure the law of convergence is going to play out later on at the moment, but this is the big news today. Man, oh man, oh man. Yesterday, of course, a week ago, you could get one PulseX, so you get 2.5 PulseX for one pulse. Today, you can get 3.05 PulseX for one pulse. So that big 15% down day, that's really, that's what the one single side staking pool definitely priced into that. And that is a 1-to-3 ratio at the moment on that one. So interesting stuff there. The market has spoken and reacted, at least for the short term. And that is the reaction there, 1 to 3.05 PulseX to Pulse. Interesting move there. Definitely pricing in that single side staking there. All right, the burn though continues to be awesome. 185 billion burned, and just under 0.9% of the public supply is burned there. Remember, the buy and burn PulseX is pretty awesome. All right, let's go to incentive token. That is down 15.3% as well. The ratio is down to 79,738 on the old Pulse ratio. So 79,738 Pulse, one incentive. So that's down. We've hit 4 million in incentive supply as well. It was for, what was it, 3.8 and 3.9 yesterday. So it's 4 million incentive tokens in supply at the moment. And obviously quite a bit of that is sitting in the liquidity pools. We've got 4 million in there. Looking at Hex, which was the shining light yesterday. Hex was the beacon of green yesterday when I turned in for the evening. It is also succumbed a little bit, but not as bad as PulseX as well. So, or incentive for that matter, it is at 1.2 cents on the Pulsechain. It is now, yesterday you could get 135 Pulse for one Hex. At the moment, you can now get 140. So obviously interesting musical chairs here because Hex has got stronger versus Pulse, and Pulse has got stronger versus PulseX. So there we are. There's a bit of a signal there, and of course based on the PulseX news, single side staking there impacting the PulseX one there. Also what we got there, we've got if you add up with Hex on Ethereum, the price is 1.99 cents, so just under 2 cents is the combined price, and we're sitting at about 2.15, 2.2 yesterday. It is down 3% at the moment. So that is the mark on Hex there. Let's go to validators quickly, and we can see that validators, let me just zoom in on this a little bit there so you can see the numbers. 663.6 billion Pulse is now staked with the validators. We got 20,738 validators in at the moment. We've got the APR at 22.8%. That there, it just looks like a great investment opportunity if you are able to set up a validator and you got 32 million Pulse, I should say, and get into that. And having multiple validators would be the way to go there if you can afford it. But pretty nice little play there. Let's jump over to the gas costs at the moment. We've got 4 cents on a PulseX swap at the moment. We've got a third of a penny on a Pulse coin transfer, and we've got 9/10 of a penny on a PRC20 transfer at the moment. Obviously, MetaMask may show up as something a little bit different there, but whoppingly cheap compared to Ethereum. 223 times cheaper than Ethereum and 444 times cheaper than Bitcoin. Now, with these sort of prices, you want to have prices that are expensive enough, but well cheaper than competition, but cheaper enough that you can do transactions very easy, and also avoid spamming and stuff of the blockchain. So I think it's looking pretty good for that. That is that. Let's get quickly into the trends. So obviously we're heading these waterfalls down, and here we are. We moved sideways for a while, thinking we were going to get a break of a pattern. We have managed to go down this angle of support here, but we have gone right down beyond it instead of sort of zooping up here, curving up or moving sideways. We obviously gone down this line. So we've still got this kind of waterfall going at the moment, but we have not broken the support here. So we haven't broken 7710. So let's see where we are from the top. And down at the moment, we're down currently 70%. So Brennan was calling for about 80%. So that would be down here. Let me see, where's 80%? Is down at 5,770. So that's quite a bit of way to go if we're going down there, Brennan. So hold those receipts there. Let's take it down to 77. That would be another 32% if you get your dreams come true there, Brennan. You'll be buying up just about everything that's on the market at that price. All right, so that is kind of the pull there. We'll see whether it does get down to 5,700, 5,800. that would be an 80% pullback from the top. We will see. At the moment, we have got this downtrend, 8582. All right. Now, also, obviously, if Bitcoin decides to bounce off the 30,000 and go up to the next level, 32 or so, and it could very well do that, then, yeah, we might have party time. Might have a little rebound there on the old Pulse as well. We'll see. PulseX, of course, taking the brunt of the news around single-side staking, and of course the fact that single-side staking is going to be a bit longer. Single-side staking needs to wait, so wait we will, and the market's just pricing that in. But hey, in the future it will be back. I'm sure it will be back, and whoever's got a lot of PulseX accumulated by then will be very happy. And of course, I think it was a K for K saying, yeah, I'm accumulating my PulseX. I think it was K for K. So there we are. We got 2,800 on PulseX. Really nice little dip here today. We have broken down though, unlike Pulsechain. We're broken down through, so we're down at 3,000 last time. We broke through that, of course, moved sideways, thinking that we had a chance of getting another pattern, but down we go, and so we're on a lower one here. So let's have a look where the price might go on an 80% pullback from there. It's pretty much at it, is it? Pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty much, is it? Yeah, that's the 80%. So that's the 80% right there. So we're at 80%. Yeah. Let's see if we can bounce off this over the next 24 hours, find some support here after the selling FOMO goes on, and we'll see how we get on there. Anyway, I'm buying today, so I'll be picking up some. I'll be helping the price a little bit there. So good luck to me, and good luck to you, and good luck and good night. All right, enough jokes. All right, we got the incentive token there, just breaking down pretty dramatically today as well, breaking down from 88,300 to 70, just under 80,000. So, or no, just under, yeah, 80,000 there. So it's about 8,000 pulse per incentive dip there today on that candle. Pretty hardcore. The downtrend for that is still in play. Obviously, there's people farming more, and we're now at we got 4 million incentive tokens in existence. We're down 75% from the top there. Let's have a look at this as well. What else? We got the amount in there. So we got 1.5 million in the incentive pool here. Out of that 4 million, we got 1.5 million. Yeah, that's kind of the number that's in there. Let's go to Hex trend. Hex trend, obviously bonded liquidity, so the patterns look pretty similar. Hex, though, performing the best so far, 1.2 cents. And of course, we've got on Ethereum there. We've got 007691. So broken down a little bit there from yesterday. We had quite the wick today. Look at that. We're up at 8.6 or what, 00. We're at 86 hundredths of a cent. Now we're at 76 hundredths of a cent. But we had quite a bit of a wick there too. Let's go to the hourly on the old ETH chain. That is our big move there on the hourly. So the last couple of hours moving down with the market there with a single-sided staking pool on PulseX. So who would have enjoyed that? I don't know. People buying. All right, that's pretty much it on the leaderboards there. We're going to jump over to the Pulsechain projects. We're going to get into all that next. But before we do that, let's jump into the chats and catch up on the comments and see what people's opinions are. And we've got our poll up at the moment. We'll probably finish the poll now that we've sort of finished that section on rich art tokens. Does PulseX single-sided staking matter to you? Yes, maybe, nope. We're going to end that now. So I'll give you 10 more seconds to fill that poll out if you want to get in on the results. So we've got 63 votes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, end poll. There we are. So dramatic today. So much drama on this channel. We're supposed to be no drama channel. We've got so much drama today. Does PulseX single-sided staking matter to you? Nope, 41%. I'd put myself in that category at the moment. Yes, 38%. Maybe a 20%. So maybe 60%, almost 60%. Yes or maybe. And I'm sure it will come down the pipe later on, and then we might see a nice we'll see a massive rebound probably in the price chart there as well. So a lot of people after that. No one front run me, by the way. Just because I said I was buying PulseX, don't front run me. Don't front run me, you ratbags. I didn't even think about that. I'm big mouthing off what I'm going to be doing, and I don't even think about people front running me. That's terrible. I think I'm going to be fine though. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. I'll be fine. I don't even think about that. Boy. I got to wake up sometimes. Wake up and smell the roses. Where we're up to on the chat here. Let's see if we find out. Wookie. Have we still got Wookie in house? Wookie is always on time. Good to see you, Wookie. Who else has jumped in here? Got up to that as well. Got up to those comments. Vets and Crypto says 9-inch decks for the meme win. Yeah, I think they're focusing on the memes. So if you're in that, they're going to get incentivized. What's the other decks coming with staking besides 9-inch and Daytona? I think we're going to talk about that. It's coming up on the list. I haven't done the background, so we're just going to cover it, but we're not. There's no deep analysis on it yet. I think we've got one on the list today. Hopefully we'll get there in a second. Let's see what else. Big ratio spike on the PLSX Pulse pair. Yes, let's just have a look at that too. Actually, let's do that. Let me switch it over to the ratio. I just realized sometimes it takes me a second to think about what Brendan's talking about there. Actually, is this one here I think you're talking about? Yeah, boy, that spiked down, you mean? Spiked down, is what you're talking about? Yeah, I think that's what you might mean. Hopefully I've got the right pair up there. Love me some PulseX, says Wookie. Let me jump through some of those comments. Christian says, Ken RH said about PulseX single size taking to clean house from paper hands. Well, that's true for the first couple of months at least, Christian. So Richard's not too worried about that. He wants the market to play itself out. So that surely is part of his game plan now. Don't shoot yourself in the foot by forgetting to DCA, says Elias. Absolutely. What else have we got going there? I just bought some lol, says Sandy Beach. Hey, Sandy, you're not supposed to front run me, man. Not supposed to front run me. What sort of moderator are you? What sort of influencer are you? All right, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, spot some. All right. Jump through that comment. Yeah, don't front run super on the PulseX buy. Yeah. Your trend is your friend. I'm sure they're going to do it hardcore. Pulseplayer says just dumped a heap of Pulse into PulseX. Maybe a DGM move, but we'll swap back when PulseX recovers. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable, decent move, Pulseplayer. Invert the chart super to wrap PulseX, then price in the ratio. You want me to do a 1 divided by? Is that what you want me to do? We're on the PulseX chart at the moment. Switch chart to wrap PulseX. We've got that in price in the ratio. Well, we just go to PulseX and put that in there, wouldn't we? I haven't even got PulseX up anymore, so we might skip past that. All right, let us go here. Let's pull Pulse up. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up again and pull it over. And let's do here. So that's our one there, and put the chart up. Do the monthly, and that is it there. So that's Pulse. So there we are. There's your 3 to 1 there. Isn't that cool? I'm sure I covered this earlier, Brendan. Yeah, 1 to 3 there at the moment. It's pretty good. Yeah, P just said that he's just done this ratio, which I think is a pretty good ratio. It could weaken a little bit more though. By the end of the day, we'll see. But that is it at the moment. Let's switch this around. That is the ratio that we saw on the charts. It's the same as this one here. Same as that showing up there. All right, cool. I think we did it. Was it top corner invert pair? Yeah, I thought I did that already. I thought I did the invert pair on the top corner. This one here. I thought I pushed that button already. Anyway, you're confusing me now. Let's all right. Okay, it shows it's there on Pulse Exchange. All good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. All right, it's got the US dollar price here. That's what it does there. So yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about the inverting? I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I haven't actually got that on. Let me. I'm trying to think what button that is. Is it this one here? Invert. I can't remember now. I'll have to look at it afterwards, and we'll have it for next time. All right. What else? Let's get into the markets here. The best performance over the last 24 hours of the Pulsechain projects. So this excludes meme coins, excludes popular PRC 20s, like SHIB and Wrap Bitcoin and things. So there's all the project Pulsechain teams, native Pulsechain for the most part. And of course, we've got Weight Token from Internet Money is the biggest mover today, up 30%. So I actually didn't bring them up. I didn't actually see what's driven that, but that is up 30%. And that's kind of cool. Good for them. Good for Internet Money. That's on the Pulsechain there. Let's go to the log. That is the chart. Nice big green candle there from the weight token. Pretty small liquidity though, right? For these pairs, 10,000 in this one, and I think there's similar, pretty small liquidity in these, so easily to be moved. The next one is Pulse Reflections, which we talked about yesterday. That is up 21%. So we talked about Pulse Reflections yesterday, and that is up again. So on the daily, it's up 4 days in a row. Not a bad look, very volatile chart, but not a bad looking chart now that it's back up towards the top of the range. So we'll see where that heads. That's a reflection token. I thought the tokenomics weren't too bad on that. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't done a security check on that around Pulse Police or anything. So just take that into account. Just because I'm talking about Pulsechain projects, it's not an endorsement of these projects. So they're just on the project list. Do the best to check that they are good. So that's why they're on the list, because I'm fairly reasonable. Now Pulse Reflection is the only one that I haven't checked the security, I think, of these lists on this list. So just take that into account. I'm trying to speak faster than I'm actually talking, so I'm starting to get front run my words on there. Pretty funny. All right, we got the internet money there. Part of is doing a roll too, 7.4%. Trust Swap wallet there from Jeff Kadakis from Trust Wallet there. That's what are we at? 1 cent there at the moment. 1 cent. I think it's worth about 10 times that on Ethereum, isn't it? Can't remember, but I think that is. So that is the Trust Swap wallet there. Man, it really has gone down to the bottom here, but it's having a bit of a good day today. We'll see. That may have reached the bottom. It probably has reached the bottom. I'll be surprised if that continues to go down. But that is where it is at the moment. Fiat, of course, a fork of Aave. We're waiting for that to launch on Pulsechain. Obviously, that is on Ethereum already. And we're waiting for that to launch on Pulsechain. That is at 27. Now, they might probably have to wait till the Fetch Oracle is up. So they'll probably have to wait a bit, I would suggest, for that. If they're going to have proper oracles and price calls. So maybe that's why they're waiting at the moment. So kind of cool. Probably is. And what else there? That's kind of the leaderboard there. Those and Texan token, the first endowment token on the blockchain, is managing to etch out a 3% gain for the day. So that's pretty much it. Everything else is in redness with fluffy slippers right at the bottom there, 30%, and beetroot there, which I actually really like beetroot, but that is down 22% as well. Let's have a look at the beetroot one. Let's talk about that. Yeah, down. I don't know why this is getting priced down so like this, but that is where it is at the moment. All right, let's get into some projects. Dato Finance, of course, we talked about that. That is come and see where the real action is at Pulsechain, single-sided staking, great APYs, no sacrifice. So single-sided staking pool there on Dato Finance. Obviously, people are looking for that on PulseX, but hey, there are other opportunities out there. Now, obviously, you need to do your own security checks with Pulse Police and all that on Daytona, but they have been ticking over pretty nicely so far. Want to stake your Pulse coins single-sided staking instead of LP. We all know LP can be risky. Come to check out our single-sided pools at Daytona Finance. Better APY, no sacrifice, no pre-sales, no joking around. Best ecosystem on Pulsechain. And that's kind of where they are at the moment. So that is Daytona Finance. Once again, I would check out Pulse Police first for interacting, and use a DGN wallet in all cases. And only, put if you're going to participate, put only a fraction of your portfolio in there. You don't want to have any crying days in the future. But anytime you're going outside Richard Hart stuff, you're taking on that extra level of risk. Halgo here is also still got their launch phase open. So warning, be careful scams. Halgo says. Halgo was in our chat yesterday. It is not possible to buy Halgo until the end of launch phase. 20 more days to go. And of course, Halgo there with the old Hex. They got 20 days to go on that one. So that's just ticking away there. So look at the website. Deflationary, no minting after launch. Mission schedule, fast release. Farming, no time lock. No admin keys. Liquidity rewards, high liquidity rewards, stupidly good. Better than the meme. Designed to pump Hex, created by Hexkins, Pulsechain exclusive. Live now on Pulsechain. So they're ticking away there. So far, they've had 36.8 million almost in Hex deposited. So once again, anytime you're taking your Hex or Pulsechain and something, putting it into another protocol, you've got that extra risk, and you need to check with Pulse Police before you interact, is my suggestion. Now, we've got the link to Pulse Police in our Discord, which is on Telegram. So you can find that under Pulsechain links, and you'll be able to find Pulse Police there, or ask around if someone else has checked. That is kind of algo at the moment. Let's see if it can, how it goes on that one. A prompt hex price, that we're all happy with that. Now, there's this other one here, PulseDAO.pro. Now, we're talking about that third option. So obviously, we've got Daytona. We've got 9-inch decks coming. There's this a PulseDAO as a hex on steroids, creating a DAO for the Pulsechain ecosystem. You're not ready for the levels. Awesome. Now, they do have almost 3,000 followers, which is pretty cool. I haven't done the security checks on this one either. Once again, you need to do that yourself. And yeah, don't just rush in or angels fear the tread. But this is up and this is here. What is PulseDAO? So it's all the details in that. Creating a new hex-like opportunity, stellar innovation upon best working and time-proven concepts, finished and complete product. So all the sort of detail here as well. So I'll post the link to how I go there if you want to check that out. Let us know if any of you have checked this out, and you can let us know. So that is it there. Bam. And here is the other one here, this PulseDAO one. I'm not sure if this is on the actual list. I didn't have a chance to check. So that is the one here, PulseDAO. We'll see how that gets on. We'll give single-sided staking to Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex incentive, and TCA holders rewards PulseDAO currency XPD harvested as CDs that give power and influence over the network, giving back and rewarding users and further decentralizing, the system. So you can sort of see this set up there in the picture when you go live 8 hours ago. So that is ticking away. We'll see how that goes, and I'll try and bring more information on that one. Once again, we're just previewing this. Haven't done any security checks or anything like that. Very important. That's why I keep saying it. But we're just previewing it at the moment. That is out and about. This is their website, PulseDAO.pro. And of course, that is ticking away. They've got a white paper there at the well. They've got a sacrifice on at the moment. Obviously, I'm not generally advocating sacrifices. So far, they've had just under 60,000 sacrifice, which is pretty small by comparison, but they're ticking away. There. They got their missions as well. So once again, that is kind of cool. About us, the team, the number one reason for investing in cryptocurrencies, PulseDAO. Let's all look here. So they've got the team here. They've got nothing about the team, so that's not helpful. There's no point putting the team and then not having anything about the team there. So yeah, make of that what you will. That is them at the moment. So it looks like they got their ecosystem. Looks kind of cool. Their UI looks like it's going to be quite neat with all the rewards based on that. So we'll see how they get on there. So we'll try and do more on this maybe a bit later. I'm going to save that to the favorites there and check that out. So they got they got social, Twitter, Telegram as well. They got resources here with the details, and they've got staking platform as well. So we've got some images here. Some images on the staking platform. They got some different stakes. All the details in here, so you can sort of go through that. Not lots of stuff. So we'll try and find out a bit more about that. Maybe follow up on this one. But anyway, that's a bit of a preview of that project. That's going to get us into Hex Daily Stats. So we're waiting for day 1304. We're going to wait for that to get off of the press, and we're going to catch up on those prices. In the meantime, let's go back to Richard Hart and see where he's at to. We've got any more extra tweets? Maybe we have. Maybe we're lucky. No, we're not lucky. That's the last one we had was the wrap Bitcoin. And what's wrap Bitcoin at the moment? Where'd the price go? Yeah, there it is there, $85.76. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. All right. Did we get up to all the comments? I think we did. 43 minutes on the hour. Man, this is the fastest live show ever. Let's get into these final comments. I'm sure I've got a few here. We will see. Sandy Beach minted her PHUX earlier today, I think. Available to mint earlier today. Yeah, on PHUX. That's a second airdrop, isn't it? What else we got there? We got Creepy Coin in house. Their transactions are more expensive if we count in Pulse. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest, because it helps with the burn. It helps with the burn there. The three diets in the corner. The three diets in the corner. You're talking about the ellipsis. You're talking about the ellipsis there. Let's go. Let's try that while we're here. Might as well. So, have I actually got them? I haven't. What chart is this? This chart here. I've got full screen. You're talking about this one here? Invert pair. Yeah, man, I have not even checked that. Isn't that funny? I never actually click on that. That's crazy. There it is. There, 3.04. Nice one there, Brennan. Appreciate that. See, you learn something every day. Thanks, Brennan. Good thing I came back to that. Sandy Beach has got to stay in shape. Sandy Beach is doing amazing with her influencer stuff, so it's been very cool from you with your house workouts. She took a day off today though. July will be a big month, my birthday month too. Nice one, Sandy Beach. You're gonna have to work out extra good then, because if you have all those birthday cakes, you got to work that off, right? Hey. Pulsechain says I got $12 worth of PX, but swapped it for 400,000 Pulse. That's awesome, man. That's a great deal. Nice one, Pete. You know how to play it. Pulsechain has been doing a great job. So is Crypto King, Sandy Beach. You guys are killing it out there with your DCAing. So well done. Cuba says, are we having fun yet? Yeah, I've been having fun the whole show. You missed out on the beginning. I did my Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Anyway, we actually got a video here. And we're going to play this a bit of wisdom here from Johnny Chaos for those of you. So hope you guys like it. Here we go.
Not streaming, with all this bullshit going on right now, it's like there's a zombie apocalypse outside. Why are you going to stick your head out the door? Why would you make yourself a target in uncertain times for no freaking apparent reason? It's like there is no reason. The code works, the product works, the Pulse is still being developed. Pools are being changed, liquidity is being moved, things are happening. So if you don't think things are happening because you don't visibly see Richard, well, you know what? Bitcoin did just fine without Satoshi, didn't it?
Yes.
What is it that people want? Do they want a leader to pump their bags for them? Yeah, of course that's what they want. What else do they want? They want the leader to buy their bags back. It's like, hey, where's the sacrifice money go? Dude, it's none of your business. You got your coins. That's what you sacrificed for. If you want your money back, sell your coins. It is none of your damn business what the sacrifice money does. If he wants to take it and burn it, set it on fire in a big bonfire in the front yard because he doesn't need it, none of your business. That isn't your money. What you did was you sacrificed. No expectation of work from others. Not Richard's going to buy my bag back. That's ridiculous. I did a little clip video where I was making fun of like GameStop, right? You buy the video game and you take it back. You buy the video game for $60, you take the video game back, and they're like, okay, we'll give you $3.50, right? And then the next part is the next guy comes in, after he's mad, he takes his $3.50 because he capitulates, right? The next guy comes in and says, oh yeah, I want that game used. You got it for used? Yep, $17.50. And he's like, oh cool, thanks, buys it, right? Yeah, I mean, that's reality, guys. You got what you paid for. You got what you paid for. No, the money is gone. You're going to argue with the clerk after you buy a hamburger and say, look, I know I bought that hamburger and I know I ate it, but what I really need to know is, what are you going to do with the money?
All right, so there we are. There's some words of wisdom there from Johnny Chaos. John Gibbons I got no time for Johnny, chaps. How's the liquidity bonding going? It's bonding pretty well, actually. But, of course, the price on the downtrend there. Capelago says, wait, I thought Richard was going to buy more bags. That's exact Capelago. That's pretty funny. And Halgo there. Hello, everybody. Hey, Halgo. Good to see you. We just covered your project a bit earlier. So good to see you in the chat there as well. All right. Bam. Let us know if you've, Helga, if you've got Pulse Police review on your project in the chat. That'll be good too. So thanks for that. All right. What else are we going to say? Let's get back to the chart there. And boom. Algo says, everybody be careful of fake Algo coin that launched. Yeah, there's lots of those. A lot of the projects are, a lot of the proper projects are going to be front run by scammers trying to front run those projects with their own coins. So you've got to be careful out there. Really is a big problem. Bonding is holding up better than the BTC cash and BTC PS, is Brennan. Nice. Real Halgo not available until the end of launch. Yes, cool. Yeah, let's know how the Pulse Police stuff around there. Obviously, people are going to interact with the contract. They want to know that it's secure, at least to have confidence of it. All right, cool. But definitely check that out. What else we're going to talk about? I think that's pretty much it. We're waiting for the Hex Daily Stats, day 1304, and we've probably got a few minutes away to go for that. Hopefully it'll pop up here in a minute or two. We always like to get paid on the show. We get paid at the end of the live stream every day because the Hex Daily payouts come up. They come up hot off the press there, which is kind of cool. Let's have a quick look at Internet Money actually while we're here. So we'll have a look at that. Internet Money, because their price did the best performance today is the old Internet Money. Let's see if they've got any news out here. 6 hours ago, Wallet Connect has officially shut down V1 support. Not a worry for Internet Money users on Android, iOS, and Chrome. We have already made the necessary upgrades to support Wallet Connect V2 update being pushed to app stores shortly. So that's kind of cool there as well from Internet Money. What else do they have? A buy and burn DApp announcement. Our DApp, Internet Money, leverages Wallet Connect V1. Wallet Connect is ending support for V1 today, working to upgrade DApp for V2 support. In the meantime, you can notify of any issues. Let me know in the chat there if you have downloaded Internet Money Wallet and you're using that for swapping, and what if you're holding time token, how your dividends have been going. Obviously, it's a subject to volume, so hopefully they're getting a lot more users downloading that wallet. They're almost at 6,000 followers on Twitter, which is pretty good actually. So looking forward to where Internet Money Wallet will go from here. All right, let's close down through all that. We're waiting for day 1304. In the meantime, we're going to leave it on the pulse price here. Just tinkering along here. Price discovery phase. Hex50 says, woo! Good to see Hex50. And John Gibbons says, all I meant was I watched speak to other YouTubers like Dirt over the price parity argument, and so far he doesn't seem to have been correct on the price there. All right, cool. That's cool, John. We're going to see. It's still early days, right? Still early days. We're only on day 46, so there's a bit of time to go. Crypto King in the house there says, yes, have I wallet just to hold time. Dividends not great, but very early. Future dividends will be big, says Crypto King. So there's a bit of feedback there. Appreciate that. All right, waiting for the Hex Daily stats, waiting for this day 1304 to come off the press. As you guys know, we like to get paid, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Now, I'm looking forward to where Richard's going to head with his game plan, and yeah, it's going to be the ultimate play of all time in crypto. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. I think he understands value the best out of everybody, so it's going to be good to see. Going to be good to see the rollout there, and like I said, he doesn't care. I don't think he cares too much if people he gets rid of those loose hands, right? That's typically what you want to do, and so I don't think he's going to worry too much about that. It's kind of part of the game plan in my view. All right, that's what else we got. Another comment there from DB. Green candles are welcome. They are indeed. And red candles for scooping. Yeah. There's two sides of the arguments. What else there? Archipelago says I have Internet Money Wallet and have about 0.02% of the supply, accrued about 2,864 pulse over 5 weeks or so. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Nice little insight there. Yeah, you got to get a lot of wallet downloads. Got to get a lot of swapping happening on there. Obviously, there's a lot more competition around as well in terms of using platforms. Let me know in the chat there if you've used Portal X lately. If you're using Portal, I should do a poll there. If you're using, should we do another poll? I'd like to see what people are using Portal X or not. Let me do that poll. Portal X swap, I think it's called. Use daily. Use daily. Use weekly. And what else there? Use occasionally. We put one more, and not use at all. All right, that's all right. I'll just put those up. Just an ad hoc one. Let's see. Get in there, folks. Let us know. With Portal X Swap, that's from Power City. It really is a fantastic site. I mean, it's going to be probably the greatest site of them all when all finished and done. But do you use it daily on a daily basis to swap stuff around on cross chains and cross tokens, or do you use it weekly, like maybe once or twice a week, or do you use it just occasionally, maybe here and there and everywhere, or you don't use it at all? Let us know. We'll see what the results are there, because I do think it's a pretty powerful, and it's probably going to be the greatest way to onboard the swap on the level here. So this is PulseX swap from Power City. Now, all the fees that get earned on here go to those that are holding Watt token and stake it in their core product, which is going to be launching sooner than later, I think. So looking forward to that. I think they've had the audits done, right? I think so. I might have to do another check on that. I did see them post a tweet earlier on Twitter around the EARN protocol. Let me just find that. Hope they've still got that up here. I did retweet it. Where we got that here? Yeah, Power City EARN protocol. Borrow PXDC stablecoin against their holdings, earn passive income while participating in the protocol, be in charge of your own crypto vaults. So that you're looking forward to that coming. That's going to have to wait probably to the fetched oracles. Why is this not populating up here? Let me have a look. Maybe I have to sign in. Sign in here. Yeah, will do. All right, so this is PulseX. The cool thing is you got Pulsechain on it now, which is fantastic. You got Ethereum as well. Kind of cool. I might be using this today. I might actually be using this today. We'll see. We got all this, all these different chains. You got all the different tokens. You can swap chains, so that's kind of cool. I'm waiting for limit orders too. They'll probably be the first one with limit orders, since we don't have limit orders on PulseX. Probably be the first one with limit orders. And do we have the chain? No, it doesn't have Pulsechain yet, but I'm sure they're working on that. And then revoke approvals as well. They don't have Pulsechain yet, but I'm sure they're going to add Pulsechain to this. So that's cool. Looking good. Looking good there. Let's see what we got in the poll results. We're going to put the poll up there. We've got 9 votes. Let's see if we can get to 10 votes. We've got 10. Give you 1 more minute to fill out that poll. 1 more minute, fill out that poll. PulseX, do you use it daily, weekly, occasionally, or not at all? But definitely looks like it's going to be the greatest swap bridge there. And the fees will go to the Watt token holders, which is going to be cool. Right, wait for that. We've got 10 votes. I guess the 10 is enough there. Let's go. Boom. Let's end the poll. I'm going to end it now. We've got 10 votes. That's enough. 10 is enough. It's not scientific, but we've got 50 people. So 5 out of 10 haven't used it at all. We've got used daily 20%, used weekly 20%, and used occasionally 10% there. So there we are. They've got about 50-50 use there. Interesting, out of 10 people. Not bad. Crypto King says, yes, use PulseX swap 5 times a day. Many stuck and need contact support 4 or 5 times, but support is fast and great. Great. Well, that's good to know. I think you said that yesterday to Crypto King. So yeah, I've only used it a few times, but I want to use it more. Probably be using it more. And yeah, so that's good to know. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Unfortunately, it seemed to happen to you a bit there. I walked through a family member onboard across PulseX last night. Super easy and cheap. Cool. So that worked pretty well for Brennan there. Maybe it's something to do with your computer, CK. Something's not right or something. I don't know. Let us know what you think the issue is. That'd be interesting. All right. That is pretty much it. Hey, the Hex Daily stats taking a while to come out at the moment. So let's have a look at some of the prices here. Some of the ones that haven't done so well overnight. We've got Paul Pleb up here, down 2%. Pulse Kitten, down 5%. P-Hux here, which is the one that's just done its second round airdrop, down 6%. You'd think it'd be up on the airdrop, but it's down 6%. Then we've got Pulse Kitten is down. We've talked about that. Pulse Kitten is down 5-6%. Tony from Daytona with the single-sided staking pool. That is funnily done. That got just sold off yesterday. Look at that. It was doing so well the other day. That's three days ago. But look how well it was doing. Got sold off, of course, and now it's starting to, I guess, try to recover there, 27 cents. But did get up to 48 cents there on Daytona Finance. And Beecher, of course, Privacy Hub down 24%. And I think this is probably down way too much. But the market will decide. And that's kind of where it is. So those are probably Tony, Beat, and what's the other one there? Those are probably the two biggest liquidity protocols. Go by liquidity. Yeah, the top two is Tony, Daytona Finance, and Beetroot by liquidity. All right. Bam. That was it on that one. I do like this little video, so we're going to play this one more time. Actually, we'll play it on the way up. A little video. We've got another little video. We'll play that on the way up. It is kind of funny. I think it's quite funny. All right. Day 13 and 4. We're waiting for you. Come. Where are you? Where are your stats? We're on day 1305, by the way, on the Hex day at the moment, and we're on day 40. Oh, did I say 46? 47. We finished day 47. We're on day 48. We're on day 48. My bad. We're on day 48 there. So correction there. We're on day 48 now. So we're slowly climbing. The first 2 months, 3 months, going price discovery. We don't have a lot of the big protocols like Liquid Lines, Power City. Not expecting those till month 3 now, rather than the end of month 2. We're not expecting those till month 3. So that means that probably all the big DeFis, and then we're waiting for all the big 3 NFT markets, marketplaces. So there's still so much to come. Probably month 3 is going to be pretty industrious, which makes even the end of the second half of month 2 of the Pulsechain launch even more, even better for DCAing, and it seems to me. That is it. And the 6 days stats taking forever to come out. I have to put some music on. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. We're going madness. We're starting to lose the madness. You know how funny when you stay up with some friends, you're with a bunch of friends, and the ladies stay up during the night, the sillier you get. Isn't that funny? It's like 1 o'clock. You're certain amount of silly. 2 o'clock, you're absolutely off the wall just about. 3 o'clock, it goes pretty crazy. People get sleep deprived and get pretty silly at that age, at that time of the morning. Always brings back some funny memories. Especially if you're hanging out at the beach late at night on some summer day. It's pretty funny. All right, flashback time. Flashbacks. It's funny to think some people probably don't. Some people, like if you're in the middle of the United States, you probably don't even have a beach around you. So a lot of people probably never even been to a beach, which is kind of weird. New Zealand obviously is surrounded by beaches. The whole thing is a beach. It's kind of funny. Like, what's it called? Sandy Beach says, I'm silly all the time, says Sandy Beach. That's funny. That's true. It doesn't take me a lot to not believe that, Sandy. The witching hour. Yes, indeed. The witching hour does. All right. We're day 1303. Looks like we're at the Hex day stats taking a little while to come out. So I might do a refresh. That's a refresh. That's not going to help, but we'll refresh it anyway. And hopefully it pops up there. 1303. That's where we are. We're stuck on that at the moment. Right. Let us know in the chat there what projects that you find interesting at the moment. Maybe we can cover those in the future. So put those in there if you want to. Sandy Beach is that sad. I love the beach. Yeah, you do love the beach. We're covered with. We got so many different beaches here, Sandy. We've got black sand beaches. We've got white sand beaches. We've got rough ocean beaches. We've got clear water beaches. You know, with clear water. We've got so many different things here. It's crazy. It really is. The top of the South Island in New Zealand. So New Zealand's made up of 3 main islands, and there's 2 of them are really big and one's sort of small. The South Island is where they did Lord of the Rings. We thought a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Well, they did Lord of the Rings in North Island too, but they did a lot of stuff in the South Island. At the top of the South Island, there's these mountain ranges, and they've got this water goes underneath the limestone through there, and it pops up on the other side on the inland, and there's little lakes. And what happens is that the seawater gets purified. It comes through the lakes, and the lakes are the most pure water in the world. No kidding, the most pure water in the world. And you can look down at it at these little lakes, and you look down and you can see right to the bottom. I kid you not. And it's so pure, this water. You see right to the bottom, and it's very deep. You're not allowed to dive in there without a license, but you can look right down, and it is absolutely unbelievable. It feels unreal, looking so deep down. It's this crazy. It's well worth checking out there. Lies Vanessa says, Lord of the Rings is fantasy. Your country doesn't exist. Hey, look, with our government at the moment, it may not exist for much longer. Let's put it that way. I'm sure you did. The landscape's still there. I have to visit New Zealand, says Sandy Beach. You do. And land of the Lord of the Rings, the long white cloud, they say. Hex Token, that sounds amazing. It is amazing. Honestly, it's the water is so clear, it's just it boggles your mind. It really is crazy. Now you go to some places where you see these holidays, like was it Bora Bora, places that are places amazing, and their water is so clear. Well, imagine going to seeing that, but then actually going to seeing the most pure clear water. It really is kind of crazy there. At the top of the South Island, it is on the. I guess it's on the. Let me think about which is north there. On the west coast, slightly on the west coast there, at the top of the South Island. All right. We haven't even got the Hex Daily stats out, so we might have to talk about them tomorrow because they just seem to be taking ages to come out. We're already 37 minutes past the hour, so the day has already started. So we're on day 1305. We've got the Hex stats at the moment looking pretty good there. 6.543 on the ETH chain and 6.5 on the Pulsechain. We've already got a bit of penalties on the ETH chain there, 391,000. We're only just, presumably that's today's one. So yeah, not off there yet. So we might have to talk about that tomorrow, it seems. Brennan says, my partner did the Levi's bungee jump. Yeah, that's awesome. So bungee jumping was started in New Zealand, started down in a place called Queenstown, which is a very affluent place. And it's up in the mountains, big giant lakes, sort of, you imagine mountain valleys, mountain valley after mountain valley. It's got these big lakes in it. It's they're bungee jumping there, Queenstown. All the Australians love to go there for holiday and skiing. And I guess quite a few Americans and people from all around the world really now. Pretty affluent place. Bit cold though, probably a bit cold. You got to be toughen up there, but some pretty nice. All the buildings are pretty flash. It feels, even though it's cold, it feels like you're in great comfort if you've got one of those. The third largest in the world, the claim, says Brennan, for the old bungee jump. I will not be bungee jumping. Just saying. Charity says, I'm late. Got to rewind. Great to see you all. Good to see you, Charity. Always a pleasure. Genuine says, loved Queenstown in July, says Genuine. Well, that would be around the summertime. That would be nice and warm. That's probably the best place July, actually. No, July's winter. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. July's winter. So July is winter. And so, yeah, that'd be pretty cold. The snow is so beautiful. Honestly, South Island is full of so many, the snow is so incredible. Now, if you go down to the bottom of the South Island, where all the sort of, it feels like you're going back into prehistoric sort of dinosaur time. It's like some of the snow and rivers down there are so angelical, like so magical. It's really is mind blowing. It will blow your mind. It's just you just go. Is this real? It feels like, are you really in this place? It is so mystical, so magical. It's the water just seems different from everywhere else. There's all this moss, the green moss over rocks, and the moss looks like it's almost special and glowing. It's just crazy. It really is. Been some pretty amazing places down there. I like dinosaurs. Oh wait, I don't see any. Or like, no, you won't. You won't. Is PulseX working slow? Or for anyone else today, says Pulsechain, Hex Crypto, PHEX, EHEX, Pulsechain notes. Man, that's some name. I just read out the whole name. There's some name. Nice Hex Token channel member though. I think it seems to be working okay. Stop teasing us already, says Last Beneath. Yeah. All right. Well, the Hex Day stats is not out, so we'll have to cover it tomorrow. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. You will get paid, I'm sure. And don't forget hex.com, links in the video description, pulsechain.com, links in the description. Now, if you want to join our Discord to get access to all the links, join our Discord. It's free. And of course, we've got an amazing community in there. And if you want to join as a member of this channel, hit the join button. We've got Pulsekins, Hexkins, and Richard Hart Club, 3 different memberships, all supporting this channel as we live stream every single day. We're only on day 48 of the Pulsechain journey. And we're on day 1304 on the Hex journey on ETH chain. Good times for us all. We're going to watch the Richard Hart, the master tokenomics guru on the world crypto, play his hand as the launch unravels or unfolds. It's going to be fun. All right, take care, everybody. That is the link there to the Discord. All right, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Let me just cue things up here. Peace out. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
He's in the shot. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hello, camera guy. Apparently, they're shooting a movie here. Who knew? I hope the movie turns out good.